Okay.
Raise your hand right now if you believe in higher force, such as God, fate, or destiny.
Or anime.
Right, okay. So a survey we made have shown us this.
About 45 people have answered our survey with various results, which were fascinating to us. But we're not here today to talk to you about graphs and statistics. We are here to enlighten most of your worlds and lives forever.
Sounds promising, right? Just wait and see. The main question we were asking you is not, do you believe in higher force? Is why do you believe or not believe in higher force? We collected all your answers and created this beautiful scramble, I don't know.
Your results went something like this. It can't exist because there's no proof.
But what about destiny?
And what about all the bad things that are in this world?
There are bad things, but there is someone out there who's always watching us.
Oh, please, even my little sister knows that's not true.
Ever since the beginning of humanity, people have always found a way to justify things that happen in your life, such as rain, fire, death, etc. But how do you know this higher force actually exists?
And we can know it exists because because obviously it does.
But how do you know it does? There's no evidence.
Obviously because it does. Like, I don't get it. Who and what would have caused everything that happens in our lives to actually exist?
It's easy. Nature and evolution have caused it. Let me simplify things for you with an example.
Okay, the year was 2007, and Brian Killian, a 16-year-old from North Carolina, wanted to come to school dressed as a pirate. The school administration suspended Brian because, for their belief, a student who insists on wearing an eye patch and pirate's clothing during class was a destructive behavior. The story blew up on social media outlets all over the world, and that's because Brian declared himself as a victim of prejudice, of religious persecution. That's because Brian was a part of the Flying Spaghetti Pasta Monster Church, a church who's actually a parody church, which is a parody religion.
So let me tell you what parody religion is. Parody religion is a religion that jokes about justification of higher force and how humans will believe everything that will give them closure.
So I'm pretty sure that you guys are confused about global warming. So let me help you guys by explaining this graph.
Okay. So in these graphs as shown behind me, you can clearly see the tight connection between number of pirates in the world and how it affects global warming. To summarize it for you, the less pirates this world have, the hotter it gets.
Okay, so the basic original of the rules of the religion were originally written in the Holy Gospel, which was written by the prophet Bobby Henderson.
The creator of the Holy Gospel described in his book how an invincible spaghetti monster created the universe after she drank a lot. Any evidence that showed the universe was created before was planted in the believer's mind to test their beliefs.
Bobby goes on and explained that the way that people see the monster is just to help and make it easier for them to understand the whole religion.
Some of the culture costumes are, for example, growing long beards.
Another one is that believers must never talk about the Holy Gospel without wearing the full original pirate's clothing.
Instead of saying Amen in the end of the ceremony, the believers say Ramen, which is a special spaghetti soup.
Friday is the believers' holy day.
The believers must wear a pasta straightener, like you can see here, which is the holy clothes. And in more than 10 countries around the world, it's legal to wear it on while you're taking your ID photo or driving license and stuff like that. Really, like Jew wear kippah.
The best part about the religion is when the good guys die, they go to heaven. In heaven, there's a beautiful volcano and a stripper factory running at all times.
For the ones who go to hell, it's practically look the same, only the beer is hot and gross and the stripper has STDs.
Which are sexually transmitted diseases.
Yes.
In 2019, the first person in Israel to own a legal ID with a boot strainer on was approved by the government.
We have to tell you a fun fact. The creator of the Holy Gospel, Bobby H., once said, "I will give $250,000 to the person who gets me the proof that Jesus Christ is not the son of the Flying Spaghetti Monster." A month later, he changed the price to $1 million.
Whoa, I'm gonna be so rich.
But What evidence do you have?
It's easy. The monster exists and Jesus. Oh, the monster does not exist and Jesus does. It's obvious.
Yes, but so tell us, how can we know if something actually exists?
That's an interesting question. And in fact, many philosophers have debated over it for many and many decades.
Okay, so really, we had a great time laughing with you guys about the flying spaghetti monster and all this weird stuff. But we would like to get to business now, okay? We want you to think about the idea behind the flying spaghetti monster, okay? If no one can conjugate it, doesn't mean it actually exists. We're not talking about flying spaghetti monster anymore. It can be God, faith, alien, everything.
So the main question we wanted to research is how can a person justify something exists just because no one can prove otherwise? And if someone do want to prove otherwise, is the belief that it happens enough, or do you need to base your claims on scientific evidence and research?
There is no one solidified answer to this complicated question we were asking you. Every single human being has his own thoughts and belief and answer upon this question. We just wanted to open your mind and light this topic up.
For me and ofri, we experience the lack of answers to this question almost every single day, because we're both atheists. So that means we do not believe in studying the Bible. But because of lack of answers and people's belief, we're forced to.
We just wanted to make it clear, we're not using this platform to influence you guys to start a riot against Bible learning, okay? We just wanted to show you how daily this subject gets us and influences us.
To conclude, we want to show you a new way of thinking about Bible and beliefs in general, and we hope that this helped light up this topic.
And if not a new way of thinking, just more random, silly knowledge for you to have.
Thank you for listening, and may the sauce be with you.
Thank you.